I don't even know where to start. No, I'm just bloody excited. And there's a lot of adrenaline coursing through my body right now. As we're about to do this, we're jumping into episode 5 of season 2 of The Mandalorian, which is called The Jedi. Hello everyone, it's Liam Caddison here, and this is it. We're going to see Ahsoka in live action. And I mean, if there was ever a character from the animated shows that I wanted to see make the transition to live action, Ahsoka's definitely top of the list. And yeah, I'm really excited to see this happening. We had a presence confirmed a couple of weeks ago, thanks to Bo-Katan. And of course, last week, we couldn't go to Corvus with the Razor Crest being in the condition that it was in. I mean, Mando could have tried, but he would have died trying. So what I really liked that regarding last episode, that they didn't suspend the wait to see Ahsoka for another week for no reason whatsoever. And there was still plenty to be excited about with last week's episode, especially with the rising threat of Moff Gideon, about the potential aspect that he could take the child. Who knows, we might even get Moff Gideon versus Ahsoka in this episode. I'm all down for that. But we also had tie-ins potentially to the sequel trilogy, with the vessels in the tanks being heavily speculated that they are Snoke vessels. Myself and a bunch of other people seem very convinced that they were Snoke. So there was still plenty to be excited about regarding last week's episode, but there's no more waiting about. It's time to head to Corvus, and I am really excited, especially with the fact that, I guess apart from that shot in Rebels and I guess Rise of Skywalker, even though that was just a voice, really, we haven't had too much perspective of Ahsoka post Return of the Jedi. So this will, and of course this is set 5 years after Return of the Jedi, so this will be very interesting anyways. But just seeing Ahsoka live action, yeah. So with that said, let's jump into this episode of The Mandalorian, episode number 5 of season 2. Let's go. Yes! Yes! Oh, we're jumping right into this. Oh. Oh, Dave knew what we all wanted. We're not wasting any time whatsoever with this.
Show yourself, Jedi.
Was she gonna Oh! Oh, I just love how the child just waiting patiently, like, oh, this is... Is it gonna use the Force? Oh, kid.
Wants to see you.
Him? Okay. Well, if the magistrate has information, great. You do sense the oppression.
Kill the Jedi, and it's yours.
Here's an alternative. Let's wipe you out. Let's take the Beskar staff when they're dead.
Where do I find this Jedi?
But he's using her, isn't he?
False alarm.
Yes! shit, yes!
Katano! Bo-Katan sent me. We need to talk. Do you understand him?
In a way, Grogu and I can feel each other's thoughts.
Grogu?
Many masters trained him over the years.
Oh,
At the end of
wow.
the Clone Wars, when the Empire rose to power, he was hidden.
Oh.
Someone took him from the temple. I've only known one other being like this. A wise Jedi master named Yoda.
Oh, you can hear the music as well.
Can he still wield the Force?
So did the Empire, yet it still hunts him. He needs your help.
Help me, Ahsoka Tano. You're his only hope.
Let him sleep.
Lift the stone.
Grogu.
You're gonna have to call him Grogu from now on.
Come on. Do you want this?
Oh,
Well, go ahead.
that connection. Good on Mando.
Come on. You can have it. Come on. Good job. Good job, kid.
Oh.
You see that?
I've seen what such feelings can do to a fully trained Jedi Knight. To the best of us.
Anakin.
I will not start this child down that path.
She's been there
Better to
before.
let his abilities fade. I've delayed too long. During the Clone Wars, her people were massacred. She survived and let her anger fuel an industry which helped build the Imperial Starfleet.
So she can relate to the
She
child a
plundered
bit.
worlds,
The Padawans
destroying
were
them in the
executed
process.
during Order 66 and he
Yeah,
survived.
it looks like a Mandalorian and a Jedi. They'll
I like
never
those
see it coming.
odds. Oh, this is the team up. Oh! Oh, yes. Oh, man, she just looks so good. Oh, that standoff.
Tell me what I want to know. Where is your master? Kill her.
Love to.
You just asked for a simple question. I mean, good luck, though. Because she killed Mando. Yeah, there it is. Oh. Bloody hell, the cinematography is just beautiful, and that was a beautiful shot. You know, I don't like your odds, buddy.
So you're through with the Jedi.
Looks that way.
Better than you, assholes. Oh boy, here we go. Oh my goodness, this episode. Oh, this is great. This is...
I got no quarrel with you, Mandalorian.
That's far enough.
Oh my god, this standoff, and this is just so brilliant. Oh, God, this is great.
You and I were a lot alike.
Ooh. Oh, nice.
Sounds like you win.
He was passive, and then he had to pull that predictable stunt. Oh, that was so glorious.
Where is your master? Where is Grand Admiral Thrawn?
Oh! Oh! Run! Holy sh... Oh, yes!
Wake up, buddy. It's time to say goodbye.
No, no, please, no. I don't want to lose the kiddo, though.
Then Grogu may choose his path. If he reaches out through the Force, there's a chance a Jedi may sense his presence and come searching for him.
Oh?
Then again, there aren't many Jedi left.
Dare I say this, Luke? Oh, so glorious. I do hope we... I do kind of hope we see a live-action Ahsoka again. If not, I have no complaints. Oh, look at that work, though. So glorious. But, yeah, if not, I have no complaints whatsoever. If this is a once-in-a-blue moon scenario, or if this is a gateway for her to appear more so in the live action. Either way, I'm content. That was really, really... I loved that episode so much. Like, the standoff with Mando, Ahsoka's fight, and her looking for Thrawn, like, her asking where Thrawn is. Because, of course, she's looking for Ezra. Oh. I loved that. I loved that so much. Like, sure, we might not have gotten Ahsoka versus Moff Gideon, Darksaber and whatnot, but it was still a very, very intense battle with the Magistrate. So, and what made that battle work was not just how amazing that fight was, seeing Ahsoka and the Magistrate fight, but the standoff on Mando's end. It was really, really good stuff, and I'm not gonna lie, there may have been chills sent down my spine, but we got a lot. We got backstory with Grogu, the name of the child. We got, I guess, confirmation that Ahsoka's still looking for Ezra. We have potential tie-ins to Luke. I swear, if Luke is going to appear in The Mandalorian, I might not survive. I don't know if I'm going to survive. Because what are they going to do? Are they going to have, like... Because they said that Jedi would contact... I mean, it could be another Jedi, but, like... The wording might indicate... I mean, I don't think she's... Well, it's obviously not regarding Ezra, because she's still looking for Ezra. But the wording does indicate Luke. It could be someone else, but... Yeah. You could only speculate at this point. But are they going to get Mark Hamill to return, or... Could they have... Sebastian Stan, because he's already doing one Disney Plus project with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and he would make a perfect young Luke Skywalker. Ugh. But yeah, we had a lot in this episode, and I'm really, really happy. Oh. I don't know where to start with this. Like, the intro, I was lost for words because I was filled with excitement, and this episode delivered with the excitement, and so much came out of that episode, not just in terms of revelations, name drops, but also the visuals were just really beautiful. Like, Corvus looked really, really nice. For its bleak atmosphere, matching with the atmosphere of the locals and how oppressed they were. Rosario Dawson did spectacular as Ahsoka, I feel. The fluidity in her movements was on par with what is typical with Ahsoka. And she just looked really, really great as Ahsoka. It was just really, really glorious, and I feel like she delivered on the role so much. Yeah, that might have been one of my favorites. Definitely up there, because it was just so amazing. It was just so, like, the joy of seeing Ahsoka. Like, this is what I really loved about this episode. Dave knew what was on top of our minds with this episode. Like, we've been building towards Ahsoka appearing with episode 3. And yeah, we just went straight with Ahsoka. We love seeing we love seeing Grogu, should I say. We love seeing Mando. We love seeing everything the Mandalorian has on offer, but this is one of the big things that a lot of Star Wars fans are going to be excited about. Ahsoka. Not just Ahsoka, but live action Ahsoka. And we just jumped straight into it, and that was really glorious. So yeah. But yeah, it was just really good seeing Ahsoka. It was just really good to see everything just come about. Thrawn as well. He is seemingly going to be, like, I can see Thrawn being the main enemy for season 3 now. Now that we've got that name drop, now that we know that he is alive, and yeah, I have a feeling that, especially now that Mando has the Beskar spear, we're going to see a fight between Moff Gideon and Mando. Darksaber versus Beskar. Gideon dies, and that's when Thrawn can take his place. That's what's going to happen. So, I was not expecting that whatsoever, that name drop. Like, it was just really, really good. Like, this is a funny thing, though. Like, with Ahsoka requiring certain information, I was wondering, is she, like, at the beginning, is she still looking for Ezra because of what happened in Rebels? And yeah, I didn't account for anything regarding Thrawn, so yeah. Holy shit. I really loved that name drop. That I gotta say, I feel like I squawked like a bird when Thrawn got a name drop. But yeah, this seemingly does confirm that she is looking for, well, not just looking for Ezra, but of course Thrawn as well. yeah, we had Grogu, the name revealed, so that was a nice little surprise as well. As well as backstory regarding Grogu, that he was in the Jedi Temple. He was part of I guess he was there, just not seen on camera during the prequels when where he was being initially trained, and then Order 66 happened. He went into hiding, but who took him into hiding is the question. So yeah, but we know that he was a part of he was a part of Coruscant. He was involved in the training. So yeah, it's nice to have not just his name revealed, but a little bit of his backstory as well. And yeah, I just loved some of the references as well. Like we had a little moment where Ahsoka reflected on Anakin when she stated she couldn't train Grogu due to the fact that Grogu's feelings were taken into consideration, and that there is that attachment, and that really concerns Ahsoka. And it's understandable given how she lost Anakin, and she's not willing to risk that all over again with Grogu. So, and this is the thing, that rising darkness could continue even higher if Moff Gideon has his hands on the child. Here's the thing, though. I think they could have went with the opportunity of taking the child when Mando, because we have to remember the Razor Crest has been tracked, so they could have sprung the perfect opportunity when the child was alone napping. So they could have taken the child there and then, but yeah, that would have been a really, really opportune. So it's just sprung up on me that there is that possibility that we could have lost the child in this episode, because I think what I said in the last episode was, whereas we didn't get the Moff Gideon versus Ahsoka fight, I did speculate on the possibility with the tracking beacon being installed on the Razor Crest, there is a chance that they will take the child and we're going to have a big battle to reclaim the child for the finale. So there is that opportunity that could have been presented for the Empire. But I still don't have any, like, I don't doubt the fact that we're still going to lose the child at some point. It's just dawned on me about the fact that the child was alone, and yeah, so. Also, was anyone else getting, because Rogue One was trending yesterday, and the connection with Anakin and Ahsoka, was anyone else when we saw Ahsoka one end and the Magistrate at the other, was anyone else getting Rogue One vibes when Vader was on the Tantive 4 and yeah, was anyone else getting those like kind of parallels? I was waiting for Ahsoka to ignite her blades just to give that parallel, but I don't know if they were like if that was deliberate, like the Vader scene and Ahsoka parallel for this episode, but I don't know. I was just getting like parallels to Vader in Rogue One with Ahsoka just standing at a distance from the Magistrate, and yeah. So I don't know if it was just me, but like I was certainly feeling those parallels. So yeah. But yeah, I really loved, like I said, one of my favorite things about this episode was the standoff versus the fighting. There was like that old school atmosphere, old school Western atmosphere, with Mando and I guess the second in command to the Magistrate. And then we had the Magistrate and Ahsoka fight, which was really, really glorious. Like I said, the fluidity of Ahsoka's movements was really was on par for me to what we saw. It was really great. But it was just a very, very intense fight. So much. So yeah, I also really loved the training sequence especially when Mando was appealing to Grogu, and like the little ball thing from the ship. That's a nice little callback to like last season, but also it was a nice way to progress with Grogu and his abilities and the Force. So yeah, but it was just a really, really fantastic episode. And then we have teasers to Luke at the end of the episode. I really hope they have Sebastian Stan play Luke. Like, I wouldn't be opposed. I don't think Mark Hamill will be coming back in some capacity. But if we have, I don't know, Luke's presence, I really hope Sebastian Stan, because I think a lot of us, like, there's been a lot of people who think that Sebastian Stan is the perfect like embodiment of a younger Luke in terms of like 2020, I guess. And Luke is still going to be pretty young, I guess, because this is not long after Return of the Jedi. So yeah, so I can see that happening because Sebastian Stan's already doing one Disney Plus product with the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So why not like bring him along for a little bit on the Mandalorian? So yeah, but yeah, whether we'll see Ahsoka again or not remains to be seen. I'm not complaining either way because I feel like this was glorious. Like if this is a if this is a one-time occasion, then that's fine with me because I really, really loved Ahsoka's depiction live action wise. If we're going to see more of her again, great. But I really loved this. It was really glorious. I really loved this. The hype that I was feeling for this episode paid off really, really well. And yeah, I really, really loved this episode so much. So great episode, fantastic. Oh, I really loved this episode so bloody much, especially the standoff. Like, I feel like that was my favorite thing, just with the intensity between Mando and that guy, and then you have the I guess passiveness there, and then you have the intensity, the ferocious intensity with the Magistrate and Ahsoka. That was really, really done well. So I thought this was styled beautifully, and this show just keeps proving that The Mandalorian is one of the best shows out there just because of how well done it is. So yeah, but yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!